Look who it is, guys. Mark Keane.
How are we, lads?
So good to have you in the Toyota BZ, mate. How you going?
Thanks for having me, Keaysy.
Mate, what are your thoughts on the ride so far? Pretty nice, isn't
Yeah,
it?
pretty good at reversing. You are.
Yeah. Toyota's extended test drive program runs to the end of November, so you can get one. I know you're all set with cars, mate, in your Hilux, floating along, but for anyone watching, end of November, you can get in one of these and test it out.
That sounds good.
Keaney, so, mate, you're one of the, I would say, more interesting players on the AFC list.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a great thing. Obviously, background comes into that. How'd you get to the AFL? How'd you get to AFC?
Well, I was playing Gaelic football back home and then went to America with the AIS Academy, brought out to Australia with 3 other Irish boys and had a few clubs look at me there. Unfortunately, Adelaide wasn't one of them.
Could have got you earlier.
I was picked up by Collingwood, thankfully, and I had 3 really good years at Collingwood until I went home due to homesickness and stuff in 2022, and then was in touch with my manager about coming back out to play AFL, and luckily but unfortunately for Fisher Mackesy, he finished up probably 2 weeks beforehand and it opened up a spot at the Crows.
You mentioned your homesickness in your first stint in the AFL. What are some of the things you miss about home, and you probably still do miss?
Playing Gaelic football, playing hurling, and all my friends were in college and stuff like that, so I wasn't getting to experience any of that. I was kind of becoming a man, I suppose, at 18 years of age when all my friends were kind of enjoying life back home. So, but yeah, the grass isn't always greener when you head back. So,
mate, you mentioned hurling, Gaelic. You were better at hurling, weren't you, than Gaelic footy, which is a little bit different, bit out there.
Well, where I'm from, you grow up and play both.
Yeah.
So you play hurling one week and Gaelic football the following week. They're under the same organisation, so it'd be the same as if AFL and cricket are under the same.
Gotcha.
You just have to be able to play both.
Wow.
Where I'm from, so yeah, no, and hopefully the international rules returns back this year. So shout out to Andrew Dillon to get that international rules back up. I'm playing against Keays.
Get the international rules back going.
Get the international rules back on. It was in Adelaide in 2017. I'd love to have it go off. A few Adelaide Crows players.
Imagine that.
Dawson included.
Yeah, get Dawson there. I'd love to play it. What skills were the easy to pick up, and then what were the harder skills to pick up, being so, I guess, late to the AFL compared to other kids?
The hardest one was probably positioning and where to be on the ground, getting ball watching, and I suppose even the body contact. Like we don't grow up tackling, and we don't grow up using our body for aerial. So like, that's a free in Gaelic football, so you kind of have to be aware of what's behind you before you go for your marks.
Yeah.
I think you got annoyed by me asking you what do you do, what do you do every day. So
anytime.
No, there's a lot of people influential here at the Adelaide Footy Club.
Mark Keane, ladies and gentlemen, what a guy. Thanks for coming in the Toyota BZ, mate. That's a really insightful chat.
Thank
you very much.
Thanks for having me, Keaysy.
No worries, mate. And so lucky you come back to the Crows, mate. We're very lucky to have you.